Hey guys, it's Greg Miliatis from Streamline, and today I want to talk to you about ProLaw v11 reports for SSRS. So if you may or may not know, v11 reports are actually going to be going away. So if you're currently on a version of ProLaw that's 2017.1 or earlier, when you upgrade, all of your v11 reports are going to go away. So by go away, what I mean is that they're going to be completely unavailable. They'll disappear completely from ProLaw. You won't be able to use them or access them or see them, not even the design of them. They won't work with pre-existing report shortcuts. They're going to go away completely. So essentially what you'll need to do is recreate those v11 reports in SSRS. Sometimes, depending on how many reports you have and how complex they are, that can take a while. So well before the upgrade, you'll want to start working on recreating those v11 reports in SSRS. And actually, this is a great time to remove all those unused reports. Maybe if you've been using ProLaw for a number of years, you've accumulated a lot of copy of whatever reports, and just general reports or various reports that are just chaff right now and nobody actually uses them. So it's a great time to get rid of all that chaff in your reports. However, it's actually not that easy to find all of your v11 reports. There are all kinds of v11 reports in various places in ProLaw: transactions, matters, contacts, ledger, statement cover pages, statement bodies, e-bills. They're all over the place. So it's not really easy to find all your v11 reports. So you can kind of go through and determine which ones you want to keep and recreate in SSRS. Now, Thomson Elite will actually, if you ask them, they'll export a list of your v11 reports, which is kind of cool. However, the export that they give you is only minimally helpful. For example, you can't refresh the list. If you go through your reports list and then cull or remove a bunch of those v11 reports that you're no longer using, and you want to get a current list of all your remaining v11 reports, you can't refresh that list, unfortunately, the one that ProLaw will give you. Also, that list does not show you how many matters, for example, each statement format uses, or how many matters are using a particular statement cover page or a statement body. It doesn't show you that. So what I did is I created a better tool, and I'm willing to give you that for free because it's just really useful, and it's a simple tool that you can use to manage all those reports. Again, I'll give that to you for free, and I'll show you how to contact me at the end here. And what I wanted to do right now real quickly is give you a demo of what it looks like and how to use it. It's actually super simple. Okay, so here we are. I'm at actually a client site, remoted into a client site, and I've got this export tool. It's just essentially an Excel template, and it's going to output a list of the v11 reports on a bunch of worksheets down here in Excel. So it's going to export all of the non-statement reports, so things like transactions, ledger, contacts, whatnot. And then it's also going to show you the list of statement formats with their cover page, which cover page is attached, if any, statement body, e-bill, how many matters used them, the percent of the total matters, and so on and so forth. It'll do the same thing for the cover pages, the statement bodies that you have, and the e-bills. So this is actually super handy for prioritizing which cover pages, statement bodies, and e-bills, if you use them, to prioritize the design in SSRS form. So if you have, for example, a cover page that's only used by 10 matters out of 5,000 matters, you can kind of back burner it for now and work on the cover page that's used by 90% of your matters, for example. So I'm just going to run this, and the way to run this is you can either click on one of these cells here and click refresh, and that'll refresh the one data set on this particular worksheet, or you could go to data, the data ribbon, and click refresh all. So I'm going to refresh all. It's going to requery, running in the background, it's querying a bunch of stuff here, and now I get a list of all of again, this is the non-statement reports. So contacts, events, you can see where all these reports are coming from, the name of the report, whether it's global or not, who created it, and this column here is just sort of a real rough way to determine how much customization is in that format. If there's a bunch of custom calcs here, it's probably going to be a little bit more intensive to recreate it in SSRS. And then we've got all these statement related formats here. So these are, the statement formats. Cover page, if it uses one, this format uses a cover page. Statement bodies are listed here. E-bills are listed here if the format uses an e-bill. And the number of matters that each format is used by. Same thing for the cover pages. This particular law firm it only has one cover page. Statement bodies. So I can see right off the bat that if I look here, like about 90% of their matters are using only 13 statement bodies. So if I just recreated these 13, I'm 90% of the way done, and I don't necessarily have to create all these others, because statement bodies and statement cover pages can be much more complex and time-consuming to design than a typical, like a matters report or transactions report or contacts report. There's a lot more complexity involved. So let's see, e-bills here, same kind of thing. Roughly 90% of the matters use just these 4 e-bill types. So it's a really simple tool to be able to see all your v11 reports, do some prioritization, figure out which ones you want to recreate, which ones are chaff, and you can remove them, and then you can refresh it after you've called out a bunch of layouts that you're not going to use anymore. Okay, so that was a real quick demo. If you want to get the free tool, again, free, no obligation, no cost, no anything, just email me, Greg at streamline-corp.com, or give me a call, 505-349-8811. And again, there's no obligation. I'll just give you the tool and send that to you. And if you have any questions, just give me a holler and let me know. Thanks.